Hello friends, welcome to the Total Knowledge. This is Ananddev. Today I am going to tell you how to use Emmets with the text editor Brackets. So in this session what we will be learning, we will see power of Emmets, what is Brackets and how to install it, how to install Emmet extension in Brackets, how to use Emmet extension, and cheat sheet for HTML and CSS. Okay, so we use Emmett to write HTML and CSS code in an easy and faster way. So below HTML code can be written only in 6 characters of code, that is HTML:5. If you don't believe it, let's see that in practical. So let me go to the code editor. So this is the brackets what I am using for editing the code, and see I am writing HTML:5 and pressing tab. It has generated the whole bunch of code, or you can say whole code snippet which is required to define a HTML5 page. If you want to create a table with tr and count of 4 and td having all having some data, like this is td and its count as well, and I can write it 4 times and pressing one tab, and see it has generated me this whole bunch of code even with 1 2 3 4. And if I want to change this many text, I can easily change whole bunch of code just using single line of code. Second, what is brackets? Actually, Brackets is a modern text editor that makes it easy to design in browser. So what that Brackets was? It was this code editor what I have installed and what I am using to write my code. Okay. And how can I install that? So you need to go brackets.io and download the latest version and install it. So let me show you that from where you can install that. Go to the Google and search for Brackets text editor, and the very first link you will get, it's brackets.io. Once you open it, it will redirect you to this brackets.io official page. From there you can download the latest available version, and of course this is completely free of cost, so you can use it unlimited and without paying a single rupee. Okay, so I have already downloaded it and installed it. So I have recently downloaded this version and I am using it from really a very long time. So this is 1.8. So at the time of making this video, 1.8 is the current version and latest version of Brackets. So just install that and it will give you this interface to write your HTML and CSS code. Okay, so let's see another thing. How to install Emmett extension in Brackets. Okay, so these are the ways what I have written, open Brackets, that is the code editor, go to the file and extension manager, search for Emmett and click install. So let me show you that in real. So the functionality of writing the fast code is not given by this Brackets code editor. That is because of one extension that I have installed, that is called as Emmets. You can see here Emmets. So to install that extension, what you need to do, you can go from this icon at the top right corner, extension manager, click that, or you can go from file to extension manager, and from here you can see this pop-up window. Now in this search box, search for Emmett. So let me search for that. I am writing A-M-M-E-T. See, it has given me Emmett and high speed HTML and CSS workflow. So since I have already installed it, that's why it is showing me like this. So if you have not installed it, then you will get here an button called as install. So let me search for any other so that I can show you the how to install it. HTML formatter. So it's already at the first. So let me click on to that. So before going to that, let me show you one note what I have written over here. So this is the slide. So if you are in a corporate office or behind any firewall which is not allowing you to install the extension, then click on install button and take the screenshot of the path of the extension and download the zip file from that path. After downloading that, drag the zip file and drop to install from URL menu at the bottom left corner of extension installation window. So what is that? Let me show you that. Okay, so this is extension installation window, and at this left bottom corner you can see drag.zip here or install from URL. So what I am going to do, I am going to install it. So I am pressing this install button. It has started installing that. So in this time I have to take the screenshot. If you are not able to install like this in your office or in anywhere where firewall is not allowing you to install this extension, so in that case what you can do, you can just copy the path. So let me show you again that path. So you have to be very quick for that. Like I am pressing this install, and that moment I have to press screenshot. So I have just printed that screen, and if I go to this paintbrush and paste it, I can see this path here. So what I need to do, I need to manually copy this path, and I can put that path in this URL bar, or I can directly go to the browser and type that path manually over here, and after pressing enter it will download a zip file to you, and then drag and drop that zip file over here, and it will install that in your text editor. So I am saying this because many people have complained that they are not able to install this extension in their corporate offices. So this is we can say hack for installing that behind the firewalls. So let me close that, and once you are done with this installation, it will give you this extra menu Emmett at your text editor. Okay, so let's go back to the slide. So how to use Emmett and cheat sheet. Okay, to see how to use Emmett, let's see the demo. So first what you need to do, you have to, like I'm going to create a new file. So here first, like I'm going to just start typing HTML5, and after that I'm pressing tab. It is not expanding that code snippet. Why? Because at this point of time it is not aware of that what kind of file we are using. It means since I have not saved this file, that is why text editor doesn't know that this file is HTML file or CSS file or what it is. So first you need to save it, like Ctrl S. I am saying it HTML demo.html with extension, and save it, and see here name is changed to .html, and after that I am writing HTML:5 and pressing tab. it has generated me a whole bunch of code snippet to declare or to define a HTML5 page. Okay, so it was very simple use. After that, what we can do, like I need to create a div, so I can put hash and I'm saying main and pressing tab. It has generated a div with id main into that. And if I'm saying that dot main div and pressing tab, it has generated a div with id main and class main div. And if I am saying like I need this div, inside that I need another div with id second, inside that I need span having 4 in count, and all span having this is span, and dollar means the count of this span. And after that, pressing tab, it has generated me div. So let me show you the code snippet first and see. Hash main has defined a div with main as id and dot main div as a class. After that, this greater than symbol means I am going to make this many HTML inside that div. So it has taken this portion of code inside the main div. So this div has defined this div, and hash second has defined the second div. Inside that, again this means inside that I need to create a span tag, and that span will contain this text, and the count of this span would be 4. So it has generated 4 span inside the div second. So this is the very basic use what I am saying to you, and also this was the use of Emmett's for HTML only. We can use this really very effectively with CSS as well. So let me show you with that as well. Create a new file. So I have pressed just Ctrl N to create a new file. Save it with CSS extension css demo.css and save that. It has saved this file with CSS extension. Look, like I am going to define my class main. Now I need to define some CSS into that. So for that, like I need to write border right, and after that I have to write border right with 10 pixel. So I have written this many code. Using Emmett's, what I can do, I can just write br, press tab, it has written border right. After that you can specify 10 pixel, or you can also write br plus and press tab. It has already generated a code border right 1 pixel solid and color is black. Similar to that, we can write bunch of code in really writing very less code. Like I am saying bd and pressing tab, it has given me border, and like I am saying bb tab, it has given me border bottom, or I am saying c, pressing tab, it has given me color black, or anything m tab, it has given me margin, press m plus and press tab, it has given me margin again, mr plus margin right. Similar to that, I mean there are bunch of shortcuts for HTML and CSS. So let's go to slide again. So below are the URLs from where you can get the Emmett cheat sheet for HTML and CSS. Of course, so like I'm using these many shortcuts, so from where I got that, actually I have taken that from a cheat sheet of Zen Coding. Okay, yeah, I forgot to tell you that the way, I mean the type of coding what we are doing over here using Emmett's, it's called as Zen Coding. So Zen coding is we can say a way of writing a fast and effective code. So go to the Google and write Zen coding cheat sheet and press enter. So even the first link you can see it's a PDF, and if you open that it will redirect you to this page and you can download it. So these all are the cheat sheet of the HTML and CSS to writing the fast code. And the second or third one is the official, we can say, document for Zen coding and for Emmett. So like if you want to write UL and LI, UL and 5 LI into that, this is the cheat sheet for that. UL greater than LI asterisk 5, or you want UL LI and item 5, so it will, let me show you that what it is going to create. So it was for HTML, I am pressing here and pressing this tab, it has created me UL LI with class item 1, item 2, item 3, 4, 5. Okay, so similar to this HTML. So of course if you want to write fast code, then you have to be memorized and you have to remember all these cheat sheets. So you really don't need to just remember all these, you have to, you have to understand what are the uses of every notation. Like this greater than symbol means child, this plus symbol means it will make it as a sibling, and this caret symbol means climb up. Climb up means, let me show you that actually. So climb up means like I am creating a div, inside that I want to create an span, a span, after that I want to create another div, but I want to create this div at the level of span. Then what I can do, I can write plus and say hit tab, it has created the div at the level of span. Even if I want to take it one more step above, then what I can do, I can press caret symbol and press tab. So it has created one div and second div one level up than span. Okay, so these are the cheat sheet for HTML, and similar to that, let me show you the cheat code for CSS as well. Like these many cheats for CSS, so it's really amazing. You are going to love that. If you are writing too much code for HTML and CSS, then of course you are going to love this. Like let me show you some example. Like I am saying FVCS. So FV stands for font, variant and small caps. So let me go to the CSS, and here I am pressing FVCS and press tab, it has created font, variant, small caps. Okay, so you have to go through this cheat sheet to start writing a really smart coding. So I call it a smart way of coding because we don't have to do such donkey work. Okay, so let's go back to the slide. So this is the what I explained and what I have already shown you. Just search for Zen coding cheat sheet at Google, and online documents for Emmet.io cheat sheet, or this is the PDF for Zen coding as well. Let's go to the next page. Okay, so thank you so much. If you feel worth watching it, then please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and feel free to comment your doubts and queries below. And also I'll be uploading this slide what I have just shown you at my website, that is asanandadevsingh.blogspot.in. and very soon I am going to make videos on JavaScript tutorial. So if you want to learn JavaScript with really effective manner from very basic to advanced level, and I mean basic, intermediate, advanced and miscellaneous levels, then of course you can subscribe to the channel and you will get updates once I will upload the videos. Thank you, and thank you so much for being here.